Hello good people, this is me Kumaitila Khositsile, your money manager. This video is dedicated to someone out there who wants to get into property investment but they don't know how. This is information that I wish I had when I started my journey, but unfortunately I did not have it. This is a strategy for beginners for getting into real estate rental properties. What is the strategy that I'm sharing with you? It is called house hacking. What is house hacking? House hacking is when you buy or you develop multi-residential units. Then you live in one unit while you rent out the rest of the units. Normally you get 2 or more units, live in one and rent out the rest. The intention is to do it in such a way that the rental from the tenants would cover the mortgage as well as any other operating expenses. By so doing, you are considered to be living for free because the rental that you are getting is adequate to cover all the expenses, including debt service, if you have financed your property with debt. It's as simple as that. So who is this strategy for? If you are willing to live with tenants, this strategy is for you. If you're not willing to live in shared spaces with your tenants, then this strategy is not for you. What are the advantages of this strategy? Number one is that this strategy makes it easier for you to manage issues for your tenants because you are there, you live with them. Number two is this strategy allows you to build cash flow much quicker. Why do we say cash flow? Because you're now going to have rental coming in, which is cash flow, and you're also still having your salary. Now you have two. Thirdly, this strategy allows you to build equity much quicker. How can you build that equity much quicker? The rental that you are getting plus the salary, sometimes you can combine them and pay more than minimum for your loan. Remember, as you're reducing your debt and also as the value of your property is appreciating, you are building equity. This is the same equity that you can release later in the future to get more properties. Now you've used one property, you're getting more properties because you've built equity faster. And you're getting your second property, your third property, or you're even getting your dream house or your primary residence. If you're a beginner, you might have to consider delaying getting your primary residence because getting your primary residence is not going to put money in your pocket. Remember, if you get your home, you're going to have to service that mortgage and you're going to have to pay the upkeep cost of that property that you live in. So essentially, that property is not going to put any money into your pocket. This is why you might consider delaying it and go with the house hacking strategy. And then later in life, you can get your second property or maybe your third property and you can consider building your own residential property or even your dream house. This strategy also, it allows you to choose your neighbors because you're the property owner, you are the landlord, and you are the one who's going to be selecting your tenants. This strategy allows you to learn the ins and outs of rental properties on a small scale. And the learnings you can take and implement them on a big scale. Learning on a smaller scale, it allows you to make mistakes on a smaller scale and gain experience along the way. Then eventually you can scale up and start doing big things. If I may recap, the strategy that I was sharing with you is called house hacking. House hacking, you buy multi-residential properties or you build multi-residential properties. You are going to occupy one unit out of those and you rent out the rest of the units. You're going to collect rentals from the rented units. Then that rental should be adequate to cover your mortgage as well as any other operating cost for that property. By so doing, you are considered to be living for free. I tell you, this is strategy, it's working. Many other people are doing it. I wish I had an opportunity to do it, but unfortunately I did not do it. But I'm availing the information out there for you so you can take action and do something and get into real estate rental properties. This is all that I wanted to share with you today. I hope you've learned 1 or 2 things that you can take and implement in your life or customize to your needs and do something. Please don't forget to leave a like and a comment for me. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you in another video.